Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I am here to recap the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race at Martinsville Raceway tonight. It was a pretty solid race, I'll say. Akis got the win, finally a back-to-back winner this year. We hadn't had a repeat winner this year yet, and we finally got one. Akis, when his truck's not having issues or he gets in a wreck, I feel like he has the best truck. Feels like week in, week out. When he's not having trouble or truck doesn't have issues, it feels like every week he has the fastest truck. Say at Atlanta, he had the fastest truck but had an issue. These last two races, well, not Coda, but where he won Bristol and Martinsville, he's had the fastest truck on these short tracks. So it feels like McAnally has these short track races figured out right now. It'll be cool to see Christian Akis bounce back and win the championship this year after coming up short last season, which a year I thought he could have won the championship. Didn't he make the Final Four? Just missed out. And it was kind of a rake fest towards the end. I know Lane Riggs has the worst luck, man. Lane Riggs has the worst luck. I mean, he isn't a bum. I feel like FRM has kind of sucked after Zane Smith left. But I feel like the Truck Series is just a joke at times. That third stage was just a joke. First two stages were pretty clean. They just swept the stages. It was pretty clean. Just a few spins here and there. But other than that, it was pretty clean first two stages. But after that, turned to your typical truck wreck fest in the final stage. I think Lane's talented. Just got spun around a few times. He was running third, had the bad pit stop, got spun out, and then things just went downhill after that. Still salvaged a solid finish out of this race, but I think he should have got a better finish. But he didn't finish bad tonight. He still salvaged a solid finish out of it, getting a top 15. I felt just the shit was borderline unwatchable. I mean, probably unwatchable. The third stage is probably unwatchable. First two stages I thought were pretty solid, clean racing, some excitement. But then after that, it just kind of turned it unwatchable. The on-track action and the commentary are so horrendous. The on-track action in stage 3 was literally spin, crash, 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 crash. And then Akis gets the win there at the end, which I love because Chris Akis is my truck driver. So glad he's won now 2 races now. But I felt like it was just so unwatchable in that third stage. I remember when the Truck Series was good. It feels like some of these kids have zero racing skills. And it's just unreal how Riggs got dumped 3 times. None of his fault. People act like, oh yeah, it's his fault. But when you get up 3 times, that's not your fault. That's just people running you over. And none of this shit's been his fault so far. I mean, when you get caught up in other drivers' BS at plate races, and they get spun out 3 times, doesn't make you a bust. The kid can drive. The Truck Series got to be an all-time low level of competition. Dudes can't do a couple laps without wrecking, especially, I swear, the stage 3. Couldn't even get a fucking green flag run in. I feel like this series is such a joke. But I'm just glad Akis won. It was a chilly night, though, at the track. But a non-controversial truck race, really, so... I mean, I guess I'll take it, but it was a wreck fest, to be honest. But let's go over my notes. Akis, stage 1, took the lead. You could tell he had the best truck for the drop of the green flag when he took the lead from Majeski. Leads about the first 30 laps, but Thad Moffitt spins. Your weekly Thad Moffitt caution, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know how this dude has a ride. Oh, wait, it's because he's Richard Petty's grandson. But doesn't mean you should have a ride. Weekly caution from Thad Moffitt. Jack Wood nearly spins on the restart. Somehow made the save for once in his life. Made a save. Akis ends up winning stage 1. In stage 2, Tanner Gray spins. I believe Craftsman's steering was bad. and then locked it up or something, got a Tanner Gray. Multi-truck incident. Lane Riggs spins, got spun out. Spencer Boyd spins after getting hit by Daniel Dye. Riggs tagged the wall. And then Akis wins stage 2. So Akis sweeps the stages, swept the race. Stage 3 to start, Honeycutt spins, was having a really solid day. He still managed to get a solid finish out of it. He still managed to get a top 10. For some reason, I had to go with the hauler post race. Dean Thompson crashed. Dickhead Ben Rhodes ran to the back of M-Finger into Dean Thompson. He was having a really good night, but nothing to show for it. Justin Carroll and Brett Holmes crashed. Some damage or some contact. Honeycutt caused that. Holmes' radio was pretty funny. But too bad for Justin Carroll, man. Just sucks there. This series is just a joke, and Honeycutt running people over for like 29th. Right there. So, but before this race, over the race control, reminder that the start and all restarts control car fires between the lines in the restart zone. Wow, since when? We're going to use it. Are they actually going to follow that rule this time, or does that depend on what manufacturer place truck is? That was my thoughts going into the race when I saw this. But are they actually going to use this for now for the Cup Series? Are they going to use this? Don't know. Lois Allen, Jake Garcia, Daniel Dye, and Waters. Jack Wood crashed. A big multi-truck incident. Several trucks involved. This series is such a joke. Like, once that first spin happened with Honeycutt, I'm like, oh, we're gonna be in for a caution fest. It's final stage. This is so annoying. The green flag racing was solid through the first 2 stages, but you just couldn't get none here in stage 3. Average truck race. So then Jake Garcia, Cameron Waters, I think it's his name, and Lane Riggs involved in another incident. Friesen, M-Finger, and Mills incident. Friesen got to the back of M-Finger got to the back of Friesen, spun him out. Mills ran to the back of M-Finger, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a part of the nerd community. But Akis ends up taking the lead on the restart and gets the win. So glad my boy Akis got that dub. So we'll go over the finishing results here. I'll give the race a 7 out of 10. I thought the first 2 stages were pretty good. Stage 3 was just kind of mid, and then you factor in all the embarrassing shit happening there at the end. Yeah. Chris Akis gets the win. Tom Jackson second. Chase Purdy third. Nick Sanchez 4th. Tyler Ankrum 5th. Good start to the season for Tyler Ankrum. Taylor Gray 7th. Rose Cruth 8th. Sammy Smith 9th. Caden Honeycutt rounds out top 10. Corey Heim 11th. Shout out to Mason Massey in the 11th position for Young's Motorsports. Or should I say Mason Assey? It's my nickname for him. Matt Crafton, the Nutcracker, Daniel Dye 13th. The Dickhead, Ben Rhodes in 14th. Lane Riggs in 15th. Tanner Gray 16th. Bailey Curry 17th. Jack Wood 18th. Stuart Friesen 19th. Timmy Hill 20th. Stuart Friesen spun out Timmy Hill after the race, which was fucking stupid. Look, rightfully Timmy Hill confronted that piece of shit. Jake Garcia 21st was actually having a solid run. He was even top 5 in this race. Yeah, I don't know what happened after that. Got a few wrecks. Green M-Finger 22nd, Ty Dillon 23rd, Brett Holmes 24th, Spencer Boyd 25th, Williams Watch 26th, Ben Moffitt 27th, Stephen Malazoy 28th, Matt Mills 29th, Cameron Waters rounds out the top 30. Yeah, and he said it was, I don't know if he'll do any more races. But yeah. I finished finishing. Where the fuck is the fucking results? Okay. Lost Allen 31st, Justin Carroll 32nd, Dean Thompson 33rd, round the field, and 34th last place is Blake Lothian. Who the fuck that is. But yeah, it's all to say for this race. Until next time I'm out. Peace, and I'll do the WrestleMania preview and predictions tonight.